Welcome to BidBuy video number 2, Seller Administrator Training. This is Craig Williams with the Executive Ethics Commission, and I will be discussing the Seller Administrator role within BidBuy. BidBuy is the state of Illinois' new web-based e-procurement system designed to streamline procurement processes and offer expanded services. Once fully implemented, BidBuy will replace the Illinois Procurement Bulletin, or IPB, as the notification system for procurement opportunities. In addition, BidBuy links directly to the Illinois Procurement Gateway, or IPG, the portal for vendors who are ready to sell to the state. If you have not already completed your registration in BidBuy, please refer to video number 1, How to Register in BidBuy, or video number 3, Registering in BidBuy for IPG vendors only. Within BidBuy, there are two types of registered vendor roles, the seller role and the seller administrator role. The seller role can search, view, and respond to bid opportunities, search and view active state contracts, and view purchase orders. In addition to all of the rights of the seller administrator can also maintain the business's information, user profiles, and can invite associated organizations to register in BidBuy. When the account is initially created, the person identified as the administrator will be designated as the seller administrator. This can be changed at any time, though there must always be at least one seller administrator. To get started, log into BidBuy at https://www.bidbuy.illinois.gov and enter your username and password. If you have not already done so, you will be required to reset your password. Once logged in, you should be immediately taken to the home screen. At any time while working in BidBuy, you can return to this screen by selecting the Home option in the upper left-hand corner. Go to the upper right corner of the screen and select the tab labeled Seller Administrator to access the Maintenance homepage. All of the rights assigned to the Seller Administrator are accessible here. Clicking on Home in the upper left corner will always return you to this screen. The first function of the Seller Administrator role is available by clicking on Maintain General Organization Information, which will open the administrative screens where additions, deletions, or revisions can be made. General Organizational Information, addresses, commodity codes and services, regions, terms and conditions, quotes, and credit memos can all be accessed and revised here. Until further notice, the state will not utilize the regions, quotes, or credit memos option. The Maintain General Organization Information option opens to the vendor's basic contact information. Revisions to the initial account setup can be made here. Once revisions are completed, click Save and Continue or Save and Exit to return to the Maintain Organization Information screen. The Maintain Addresses option is available for doing just that, maintaining your organization's addresses. Addresses can be revised by clicking on the entry in the Name column. Once revisions are completed, click Save and Continue or Save and Exit. To add an additional address, scroll down and select Add Another Address and complete the information in the pop-up screen. By clicking on the Status drop-down box at the bottom of the pop-up screen, the status of this address can be selected, marked inactive, or deleted entirely. On the line below the word Status is a checkbox. Checking it identifies this address as your default address. Once satisfied with the revisions, select Save and Exit to continue. When all of the necessary revisions have been made to the organizational addresses, select Exit to return to the Maintenance Organization Information page. The Maintain Commodity Codes and Services option allows you to add, deactivate, and reactivate the NIGP commodity codes you have selected to identify the goods and services your business offers. Remember, NIGP commodity codes are used by the state to identify potential bidders or offerers for goods or services to be procured. By selecting this option, you can choose to revise your current code selection or review previously deactivated codes. When you click on Maintain Commodity Codes, your current NIGP commodity codes are listed on screen. If you wish to add more codes, scroll to the bottom and click on Add Additional Codes. Use the drop-down menu to search by NIGP class. Alternatively, you can search by entering a keyword to access all codes associated with it. Review the list of 5-digit codes and click in the far left boxes to select the codes you want. If you wish to add more, simply select Save and Add More to repeat your search. Otherwise, select Save. From the Maintain Commodity Codes screen, you can also deactivate codes. Simply check the box next to the code on the far left of the screen, and at the bottom of your screen, click on Deactivate Selected Items. Once satisfied with your code selection, cancel and exit to return to the main Commodity and Service Codes screen. Now let's take a look at how to reactivate some of those deactivated codes. By clicking on the Display Inactive Commodity Codes, previously deactivated codes can be reviewed and reactivated. Check the box in the Activate column to reactivate selected codes. Once you have completed your selection, click Save and Continue or Save and Exit. The selected codes are reactivated and will once again appear in the Maintain Commodity Codes list. Select Exit to return to the Maintain Organization Information options. With the Terms, Categories, and Certifications option, you can revise the selections made during account setup. Remember that the terms selected in BidBuy will always be superseded by the terms identified in the purchase order or contract. Once you have completed your revisions, select Save and Exit. Until further notice, Illinois will not utilize the Maintain Regions, Maintain Code Attachment Repository, or Credit Memo options. And with that, we have reviewed all of the options under Maintain Organization Information. Click Exit to return to the Maintenance homepage. The second function of the Seller Administrator role is User Maintenance. Clicking on the Maintain Users on this account option brings you to the User Maintenance screen, where you can add a user and identify the role in which they will function. Additionally, you can search for and modify current users on the account. Select Add User and complete the login screen information. Be prepared to supply a password as well as a login question and answer. A user's status is controlled from this screen and can be designated as active, deleted, inactive, blocked, or pending. Next, identify the appropriate role for the new user. Remember, there can be more than one seller administrator or seller on an account, though there must always be at least one of each. Once fully implemented, BidBuy allows the seller administrator to assign additional rights to individual users. When you have completed adding users, click Save and Exit. From the User Maintenance screen, you can search for users as well as make revisions to a current user's information by clicking on that user's name. After you have completed all user updates, click Exit to return to the Maintenance homepage. The third function of the Seller Administrator role is to add users on this account. It is similar to Maintain Users on this account, but limited to only adding users. Once you have completed all of your additions, click Save and Exit. The final function of the Seller Administrator role is Add Associated Organization. For purposes of BidBuy, an associated organization is a business that may have a separate mailing address, identity, and staff, but share the same federal tax identification number as a current registered vendor. Using this option, a seller administrator can send an invitation inviting that business to join BidBuy as an associated organization to theirs. Enter the associated organization's email and, if you desire, a few words of text, then click Send. When you've completed all updates you wish to make in BidBuy, log out by clicking on the Closing Door option in the upper right corner of the screen. This completes video number 2 on the role of the Seller Administrator within BidBuy. Thank you for your participation.